let's all have a moment of silence really quick.
For
the Arizona Coyotes.
I definitely thought you meant OJ. But sure, the Coyotes.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
That's why I was confused.
So you interrupt my moment of silence and then you try and shame.
I got confused.
He played
I wasn't
for the
shaming
Coyotes
you.
a couple seasons.
Yeah, the Coyotes made a couple seasons. They were.
With OJ.
I'm sorry. They played with OJ.
OJ played for the Coyotes a couple seasons.
What do you think OJ did, Harry?
Sports.
That yeah.
Well, why don't we ask Ethan? Because Ethan's the one that won the sports quiz. What did OJ do, Ethan?
Murder!
What did he say?
I can barely fucking hear him.
You sound like a Muppet. You revved up like a Muppet.
He sounded like a WWE commentator.
Like a Muppet.
Murder, Your
Do
Honor.
Muppets often rev up?
I don't know.
No, we're saying a prayer for the Arizona Coyotes. For the moment of silence.
You guys asked me what OJ did, so...
Moment of silence! Fuck!
Jesus Christ,
God.
you gotta listen to it.
Stop talking about OJ Simpson for 1 minute.
Dude, you just keep talking about him.
Like, zip his pants up after you...
Did fucking Aiden teach you about how to honor moments of silence? Good God.
Otter moments of silence?
No!
Let's
Let's
have
go get
a
otters.
moment of silence.
We're having a
for
moment
the
of silence
otters.
now.
Moment of silence for the otters.
Are you laughing to the moment of silence? Really?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Eat shit.
I like otters because they are cute.
It was like forming like two what are they?
Oh no, are we doing another 5-year-old podcast again?
You know, like elementary.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'll get the shapes.
Elementary when you have to form like complex sentences or like they're the double sentences with the I like otters and then because...
Harry, do you still have our big mat where it's like that one big road with like the castle and stuff on it? You know what I'm talking about?
And I got my Matchbox cards.
We're gonna go around and...
Dude, I love Matchbox 20.
I
love you.
I want to push you around.
You know, it's like did you guys ever have like the Cars toys? Like, you know, the little cars?
Like,
I used to
cars?
steal
Like
from your
just like
place.
I was gonna say, just like a Hot Wheel or what?
No, Cars.
It was
like
a Hot Wheel, but it was
Disney-
seen from Disney Cars.
Mm.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I
kinda
had
cool.
those.
But I don't think they were a Hot Wheel, were they?
Yeah, they were.
I don't think
No.
so.
They were.
No.
Yes, they were.
I'm looking
Same
it up.
design, different brand.
Bro didn't even know what I was talking about a second ago. Now he's like the car Hot Wheels. Actually.
Because you just said cars. Like that is an incredibly specific term. That isn't encompassing of like multiple different things.
Harry's currently
And
looking
now
at
he's just
that one
showing us.
Cars
Now
toy.
it's just showing us otters. Now Ethan's just showing us otters. You know,
have to
most
credit
times
that account, you know.
They're made by Mattel.
we're all eating. It's a great podcast.
They're a very chill podcast. We don't have much of mine.
Mattel made Hot Wheels. But I don't know if they
Oh, don't
Hot
tell them
Wheels.
that.
We
They're
have
Hot
lots in
Wheels.
mind. Well, we do have a topic in mind. Because everyone keeps playing around right now. But have we always been playing around the same?
Dude, your transitions get
Why are you saying it like
so
that?
hard.
Yeah, your transitions are bad.
Make me
You're bad at
hard.
this.
Wait.
You're
You guys are
fired.
doing great. Yeah, you guys tried real hard. Sorry, I'll let you go next time.
Because we were talking about something else.
I transitioned out of the something else.
Well, don't, because we're still talking about it.
It was bullshit. Hey, Ethan was just showing a picture of otters. We devolved.
He always
No,
does
we were
that.
off the rails.
He always does that. That's like on the rails for us. Like that is
We're
very
off.
firmly on the rails for a Classicer podcast.
Speaking of firmly, how you doing, Harry?
Okay.
Hey,
See,
so
this
basically,
is
Can we go back to the cars real quick? Because I was trying to talk about how, you know, the king
Right.
from the car from.
Oh, the
Chrysler
blue
Cars?
guy? Yeah.
I was chewed on his fender when I was like teething.
Oh,
He said it was
I
like a
fully
fucked
expected
up
it.
thing.
I fully expected you to say you chewed on it when you were like 12.
I was probably 12, like so. Nah. I was like 3 or 4, I think. It's it's like a core memory. It's one of my most like, because I remember this is fucked up memory. This is so. My poor dog like threw up or something because she had a tumor and so everyone was outside and I was just like looking through the window like It's like
Is that like is that when you gain consciousness?
No, I gained consciousness a little bit later. It was, dude. I was like when I was.
So how do you
4.
remember that, but you didn't gain consciousness yet?
I don't know because
I think they think that's when you gain consciousness, bro.
No, because when I was 4, I was peeing and then it just hit me. I was like, I'm alive. I'm like, I was like just peeing. It's just like.
It was I'm sorry. Was it mid piss?
Well, I know. I think so.
It was an ethereal experience, dude.
It was like I was like fucking like.
Sometimes the pee shivers gets a little too bad.
You were zen.
I had inner peace.
Inner chi.
Yeah, you received
meditation. Look, I'm just throwing
No,
out
it's called
buzzwords from
Wow.
It's called an orgasm, Harry.
Yeah.
I don't think I
He was
orgasmed
4.
when I was 4.
He was 4.
What do you know about 4-year-olds orgasm?
Oh my god! Why?
Let's go into games now, video games.
Well, hold on. I do want to point out what fond dog memories we talk about. Seth talking about his dog giving a toy. His
Shamu?
His last dead dog's toy away to Shamu.
That was bullshit.
His dog
Was that on podcast?
I don't know if it was or not. That's why I keep wondering. I think
I
it was.
kind of remember playing.
Tell the
Rocket
story
League
just in
during
case.
Okay, just
Tell
in
the
case I
story,
haven't
just-
told it.
Yeah,
Pretty
no,
much when
actually,
I was like 10, we went to SeaWorld for the first time, and my sister always loved the idea of Shamu, and our dog had like died a year before that. His name was Farley. R.I.P. Farley, I love you. And he always had this little soccer ball that he'd play with, and my sister thought this would be a great idea to give this toy to Shamu, the huge killer whale, and I'm sure he loved it. So shout out my sister, who does watch these.
You're beefing. So how did she give it? Did she just like throw it in the tank?
No.
What happened?
That's an important detail. There was a person. I feel like there was like a dedicated person who was there to like take the toy. I feel like.
Oh yeah, well, because obviously you have to donate the toys, or else they wouldn't.
Yeah,
give
yeah,
Shamu
exactly.
anything, because they treat them like shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
They didn't care about Shamu.
Aren't we like planning to maybe go to SeaWorld in like 2 weeks?
No.
Yeah, we're gonna push Ethan in.
Is that 2 weeks?
Yeah,
Wow.
That's
time
exciting.
flies.
Yeah,
I'm
pay
glad that's
bags.
what I'm glad that's what he's worried about.
That it was 2 weeks away.
Yeah, not that we're gonna push him into.
Oh yeah.
I
That was-
expected that. I wasn't expecting time to move so fast. I'm excited.
He thought he had more time on this world. It was not so.
Fuck! I thought I had more time.
Bro's gonna turn 20 and that's it. Lights out,
Well,
gamer.
True.
Speaking
True.
of
Yeah.
gamers, I'm just kidding.
Speaking of gamers,
Are we still talking about games? Gamers?
we didn't start talking about games.
So we could keep talking about Shamu for like 50 more minutes.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah.
They got rid of Shamu, right? Like,
I think because you're right, because I think it's dolphins now, right, or something.
yeah, because like Shamu's like killed too many instructors and shit, and they're like, fuck.
Yeah, that's the one I always think of when I think of SeaWorld, is the like, didn't it like trap one of them under like mid show or something like that, and he just drowned.
Yeah,
It's fucked up.
I remember whenever like I'd make like a moist critical analogy when we're like going to see a concert or something. If we were ever in the first 3 rows, I'd be like, "Oh, we're in the Shamu splash zone." Like that would always be my joke. I'd be like, "Ah, we're in the Shamu splash zone." If we were like in the first 3 rows of something, or
So-
I'd point to you guys.
so-
I'd point to, "Hey, you guys are in the Shamu splash zone. Enjoy."
So Harry, what score did you get on your test, buddy?
I did take it of fear of 100%ing it. Because
You didn't want 100% on a test?
I'm such a damn good test taker. Okay.
Oh yeah. But you know what else you're damn good at is video games. Mostly because you don't have a life, but
The entire
You know what?
podcast is just going to be us trying to find out how to redirect to video games and then going off the rails a second time.
Speaking of that, Ethan, let's talk about trains because I love rails and trains. And did you know that the Valley Metro
You do
streetcar
love
will
getting
have
railed.
yeah, you kind of walked into that one, man. I don't know what to tell you. You walked into that one.
just like a rail gun, just
J-
like
just really quick
What?
before.
Fortnite is a
game.
game,
We did it.
which orcas do love to play. Also, Shamu, they just kind of rebranded the show. They didn't actually get rid of orcas being there. It's just called Orca Experience now, or Orca Encounter.
Dude, I have like little Shamu cups at my parents' house.
No,
Do
it's
you?
it's called Orca Encounter. Parentheses. Watch out for the murder.
For parentheses, don't get dragged under.
Yeah.
Orca Encounter and Murder Mystery.
Do you have a talent show coming up, Ethan? What was that?
That was me 5 years ago.
Oh, it looked like you like yesterday.
For I was gonna say, yeah, for audio listeners, he just had like a big Snapchat picture with his big eyes shown to the screen.
His
You know
big
what's
enemy
funny?
Eyes.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was hanging out with my coworkers after work. We all got to the park and we played pickleball.
Mhm.
Do I look like I'm turning 20 to you guys? Because according to them, I look like I'm still 18.
You look like
What?
30.
No.
dude.
I was gonna say you look older, actually.
You look like you're gonna be.
You're
That's
older
right.
and worse. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
You're like Steve Buscemi. How you doing, fellow kids?
That's mean.
I would have preferred the other answer. I think I changed my mind on what I would like to hear.
You want to be young?
Dude, tell
Ethan.
your real friends. Your real friends right here for the.
We'll give you the truth, the
give you
hard
the
truth.
Ethan, all I've been hearing from people lately is that I look like I'm fucking like 15 and shit. So
That I can understand.
That I can understand.
You do look
Okay.
young.
Facts don't care about either of your feelings, all right?
It's,
and I'm the oldest one.
it's weird. And they
Crazy,
tell-
right?
They tell Seth that he looks like he shouldn't be allowed around schools. It's so weird. Like they're all.
They keep saying it. Every time I try to go near him, I'm like, please, just let me in one time.
Whatever
I
you're
don't
doing,
like
these jokes
this.
again. Anyways,
Don't get
Minecraft,
too
Minecraft. Oh, I guess it does. I guess Minecraft does work as a good segue.
No,
for-
it's a great segue, actually.
Dream, guys. Let's talk about Dream.
Let's
No.
talk about Farfa's X Dream. What do you know about that?
Farfaverse Dream? What do we think?
I have no clue about that. I've been.
Yeah,
I've
it
been
was just a
asking
person
chat.
came into one of
I
our
think-
Minecraft streams
okay,
that we did.
I
Just started-
think
Well,
Dream
Fluby
will
was
win
asking too,
because
right?
he's the only one that knows what the mask is.
Shout
I'm
out
just
Fluby.
saying.
We know you watch. Shout out Fluby.
Shut up, Fluby.
We see you watching in
Shout
bed
out
right
Fluby.
now.
That's creep. Okay.
All right, we're gonna get on
Uh,
topic here, and I'm gonna ask each of you a question. What was your go-to fundamental game of your childhood? Video game, or like 3 or something like.
Who do we start with?
Like, what are the building block video games of your childhood? Here, we'll rephrase it. What is the Mount Rushmore video games of your childhood?
Ooh,
The
I like
Big
that.
Four.
The Big Four.
Big Four.
That is how many heads there are on the Mount Rushmore. Yes.
Thank you. Did not know.
Until they had George W.
I'll go first. I think I kind of have my answers already.
Okay.
So definitely one. This is my George Washington actually. George Washington's gonna definitely have to be.
You don't have to. assign
It's the most
them to a
important one. It's the most
president.
important one.
Okay.
George
I mean, that's debatable.
He was the first. He had to be the most important. He was a general, buddy.
I mean, Abraham
Were you a
Lincoln
general?
abolished slavery, but like whatever.
And George
That's also
Bush
important.
did.
Did whatever.
George Bush is on Mount Rushmore. I gotta go see that.
Do I
thing.
keep saying George Bush? I meant George Washington. I said George Bush this whole time.
Wait, they put the guy's head up there that makes the grills.
No, that's
No, it's
George
George
Foreman.
Foreman. I'm talking
Oh.
about the guy who's in the jungle.
I'm actually surprised anybody.
No, that was George in the Jungle.
Oh.
What he's talking about is the monkey, the little monkey.
The guy
Oh, it's
from the
Curious
Beatles.
George, actually.
Oh,
Curious
shit.
George, you silly. They're talking about the guy that crossed Delaware.
Oh, that's George Washington. Okay, yeah, that's who we're talking about.
No, I don't think. No, I think that's wrong.
That's
no.
okay.
Isn't
No, I
OJ
think
on,
it's-
Wait, isn't OJ on Mount Rushmore?
He should be.
You've ruined it. You've ruined it.
So my George.
Don't,
Okay,
don't
so-
say you should be on the Mount Rushmore. What's wrong with you?
To go back on topic.
He was really good at sports, I heard.
He's on my Mount Rushmore of all time running backs. So let me tell you that much.
You know what I was saying to Reagan and Crumb? You know what I was saying to that boy?
What are you saying,
I
oh
was
boy?
we were having conversation about how
That's
small,
already. You can
how,
already tell he's lying.
how small it is compared onto the entire like rock. And I was like, they should just make it like the heaven meme where they put all the faces of like celebrities and people that have died, like Harambe on there and shit. Like, just make it into the heaven meme. That'd be so cool.
This is true. You did
Mount
talk about this.
Rushmore.
I'll put that out there.
Yes. No, another big fucking rock.
Mount Everest should be the heaven meme. Are you kidding me?
There's like too much.
What's on Mount
snow
Everest?
shit.
I mean, there's a lot of dead people on Mount Everest, but
No
why
one can even
add
no
to
one can
them?
even see Mount Everest from like you'd
Ain't
have
that
to
the craziest thing? People go to Mount Everest just to die.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Well, no, they don't go to die. They go and they die. They don't.
You know what's ironic?
There's one or two of them.
Mount Everest looks like a giant nipple, and where is it located? In Nepal.
Isn't every mountain
So,
look like a nipple?
so Seth, what's your George Washington video game?
It all stemmed from there. That's crazy. My George Washington is fucking Lego Star Wars.
We really know how to go off from a bit. We're great at this.
Lego Star Wars. I played all the time with like my brothers. I had it like damn near on every console: Xbox, Wii, DS. Awesome.
What's the best Star Wars game in your opinion for Lego Star Wars?
For Lego Star Wars? Like wait, what do you
Like
mean?
all the Lego Star Wars games.
Oh,
New
just
level.
like I just like the complete saga. It just simple. It's fun.
Even more than Skywalker Saga?
I never played it.
Valid. No, but still, Complete Saga just has a charm to it. I respect your decision.
Yeah, as I still charmed to it. Yeah, it's the only one I've ever played. I played 3, but I feel like I didn't like it that much for some reason.
That was
I
the
remember.
Attack of the Clones one, right? Or no, that was
No,
the
Clone Wars.
one.
Clone Wars, yeah.
Yeah, that one was fun as fuck. The
Yeah,
one for
but-
the DS.
I didn't. No, I don't. I only had complete saga on the DS. It was fun though. Definitely gonna have to go up there at Wii Sports. Lots of
Yes.
family memories. I lost a TV to that game. Great
Wow.
memory. So real quick for that, I thought I had my grandpa as a me on the Wii, and as a kid I was like, my grandpa's old and strong, so I'm gonna. And I went to bat up for baseball, and I'm like, he's gonna fucking knock it out of the park. And I didn't have the wrist strap on because I didn't follow rules, and I
Rules are
went
for
to bat up.
nerds.
Rules are for nerds. And I took one big swing. It came right out of my hands, hit the corner of the TV, gone forever. So very fun.
Fuck.
Nice.
Uh,
That was less funny than I thought it was going to be.
it was I broke my TV by playing Wii Sports. Is I think funny. And then like
That's not funny. That cost thousands of dollars.
What's the one that you unsent, buddy?
what?
What?
He's just been
What do you-
sending me Edge.
What is he
You just
talking
keep saying
about?
Edge.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to cover your address because you always share your address with me because you want me to come over and like see you. But like he's just been sending me Edge, and then he unsent one right there in the middle. He just unsent. Sorry, I'm so sorry for
Hey,
that.
I
was-
completely understand.
I was flabbergasted.
Maybe it just got too out of hand at that point. He felt like, and then he just wouldn't. He said, "No, maybe I
he
should
coomed.
send more."
Maybe.
He coomed a little.
Oh, I was going to say maybe he accidentally gooned for a little bit.
Was that a goon?
Oh.
Did we
No, I
see
don't
goon
goon.
in
Goon.
I'm not a goon. I don't goon.
He
I don't
gooned in there
goon.
for a minute.
That's Ethan's favorite game. Seth, by the way, you can continue.
I feel like I'm talking too much, but I'll go like.
You've
I'll
only
go-
done 2.
I know, but like that.
Here, you
sorry,
can take
feels
a
like
break if
forever.
you want. You can take a break if you want.
No,
yeah.
he can't. No, he can't.
Oh, sure. My Theodore Roosevelt and Thomas Jefferson are Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty Black Ops.
Oh.
Got those way too young, but very fun games. I see my phone lighting up. Funny, it's from Ethan actually. What does it say there? Hold on. You're in the
Say
camera.
Goon.
It says Mog. You can't see it that well.
Eric,
Start
yeah.
mogging.
Yeah, it's all just
Mog,
Mog.
mog,
okay.
mog, 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 mog.
Yeah, those are my guys. Those were my childhood. I love them all.
That's fair. All right, Ethan.
Oh, well, I have a question real quick. Did you guys grow up with a Leapfrog tablet?
No.
No. Like
no,
that thing's
no.
like a little gem in my memory that I like barely remember having a Leapfrog tablet.
I had one of those, yeah. Now he's texting
Yeah.
me.
I was
like
a Kindle
I
kid.
had like a SpongeBob game on there, a Star Wars game. It was pretty cool.
He's texting me Mew right now. I can't show it.
What is
'cause
this?
my
What is this
camera's-
boy's problem? What do you? Is that a filter, Ethan? Why are you? He looks like he just applied like a Mew filter.
He's just mewing, bro. What?
He's just that good at it.
Yeah. Okay, Ethan, it's your turn. Mount Rushmore games.
My George Washington. No, So for my George Washington of games, I'm actually gonna say
You
You don't have to assign him to presidents.
He fake did it. He faked did it.
He made fun of me
and then
just to
he
do
did
it again.
What is
Oh,
his
shit.
problem? What is your fucking deal?
I forgot the name of Mount Rushmore, so I just.
You know what? You know what, boy? Your birthday's canceled. You're gonna stay 19 forever.
No, not my soda.
No, my soda.
I would say, New Super Mario Bros. For the Wii is definitely on Mount Rushmore for me.
Okay.
I have a lot of memories.
What do you mean, New Super Mario Bros?
That's what's called.
This was called.
That's like the name of it.
Oh.
Yeah. Me and Harry and our brothers would all be playing that game, and we had a giant book where we could like read through all the levels, and Harry loved being like the level navigator. And we would play that game for like
I had to
hours.
find every star coin. I had to find every single one and every secret exit for the
You guys were
Oh,
wait, hold on. When did you do this stuff? I was not a collectible kid ever. I never did
young.
collectibles.
like 7 to 8ish, dude. Like we were
Yeah.
very young.
You know what's funny is we actually were playing Mario Bros. And young Harry was like, I gotta get pee. And then he came back and he's like, I see everything.
Why are we on this planet? Just to die?
Harry, come
Just
on.
kidding.
We need our fourth player.
Harry just went to the bathroom and then came back as Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Our whole universe
We were all very
is in a hot,
confused.
dense state nearly 1,400 years ago.
Harry,
Spanning
quit, we're running out of time on the
14
level.
14 million.
We're really- we're
14
always running out of
million
time.
years ago.
The
Not
Earth-
1,400. 14 million years ago.
1,400 years ago.
It's 14 billion.
Yeah.
What's up, my
14
fellow
billion.
Homo erectuses?
I don't know.
That's a joke because evolution would have been set back.
I have a story
so.
about that. So we love to play our New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but Ethan had a problem. Well, we all had problems. We all had our.
Was
our
he
problems.
mewing all the time?
No, actually, no. He had another thing. So we played with our older brothers, so we had 4 people. And Ethan, his thing was he'd always jump in front of the TV. He got so fucking excited to play Mario that he would jump around it in front of the TV, and we're like, "We can't see, kid. We cannot see." As he like jumps around.
Kid.
Um,
I just love the idea of you calling someone who's like
my
less
thing,
than a year younger than you, kid.
No, we didn't. But my thing was that I was the unforgiving optimistic that we would die in a level for some reason. Everyone would be pissed off, and I'd be like, guys, at least we made it to the flag. You know, the middle flag that saves your progress.
Wow, it's crazy how
time
things have changed.
But guys, at least we made it to the flag. Ethan also had another problem. He had another issue.
What broke you? There had to be some
Yeah, what
transition point
changed?
of like where it all went bad.
Was it when you went to the bathroom? Was it when you were pissing? That's when it all changed.
He was like, Ethan is so horrible.
Maybe I'll find the games that make my Mount Everest where we're going up peak, and then that's where the downhill of Fortnite, Halo Reach.
Yeah, it was probably Fortnite. Fortnite probably
Toxicity.
started that kind of.
We'll see. One other thing I want to talk about, Ethan, is so if you die in the game, you come back in a bubble, and your friend can pop you and you can save. Well, there was one time, I think this happened multiple times because he thought it was so fucking funny the first time, that us 3, the 2 older brothers and I had died, and the flag is actually on the screen. Like, you can see that flag, and or like Ethan either go to the flag or pop our bubbles and save us. Either one. You have 2 options here. And Ethan goes and presses the auto bubble, where then that ends because no player is that every player is then stuck in a bubble, so he auto bubbles and the game like does the like oh you didn't complete, and we're all the Mario characters are just looking at you in a bubble like what have you done to us? And I think that's what broke me.
Yeah,
For the first time ever,
this all
I'm on
makes
Ethan's
sense.
side. That's so fucking funny.
For the first time ever, what the fuck?
That's what's up.
That was actually Ethan's first recorded bit.
Yeah.
His first joke ever.
Sorry to interrupt.
You know, actually, it's Harry's bathroom too, and that's when I woke up. For some reason, Harry's bathroom's got some property in it.
We have Kool-Aid in there. Everyone drinks the Kool-Aid in the bathroom.
Dude, he went to the bathroom and he was just washing his hand and he looked up in the mirror and was just like,
Yeah.
He's like, you still got it.
I was like this. I literally washed my hands. I went down. I was like,
I like how the lighting changed perfectly. Just
Yes.
okay. What's the rest of your Mount Rushmore?
Other important games, I'd say. This might surprise you guys. Five Nights at Freddy's. It's one of the first games. It's one of the first games where I was like, even when I wasn't playing it, I would like look up all the theories, and there was like this huge community. Everyone trying to figure out the story.
Game theories.
And that's what inspired me to really fall into video game stories and like story writing and stuff. Which leads to my next one, another big surprising one, Undertale. Because that one, so Undertale came out in 2015. That's almost 9 years ago. 9 years ago,
I'm sure we were 11.
I was 11. Yeah, so I was a kid. That game is what made me realize what I wanted to do for a career, and that was make a video game. So,
That's cool.
That
one
game
more.
made me think I wanted to do coding for life, and then I was wrong.
You like brains.
I like brains.
I like Brain too.
And then I'll probably honestly just say Minecraft because I have a lot of memories of playing with a bunch of people in Minecraft growing up. The first time I played it was when my cousin came over and he had a free a version of Minecraft on his iPad, and he would play on his tiny little iPod Touch, and he and I would play Minecraft for hours, and we figured out an auto gold glitch, and literally we would just play that game unendingly. And just growing up, I always loved Minecraft and the different mods you could add. So those are my games.
That's
Okay.
beautiful.
Harry.
Okay. I'm still typing mine out because I'm trying to debate.
You had a whole type version?
I'm a.
Harry, why don't you just go to the bathroom and drink some Kool-Aid?
Okay. I just have to not forget which ones I was gonna use.
Well, Eddie could go right while you're typing.
No, I got it right here.
Okay.
I
Okay.
refuse.
What do you mean you're
So one of my favorite devices was the Leapfrog. No, I'm just kidding. I had a DS growing up, a DSi, so I could take pictures of it. And there's a couple games on the DS that I enjoyed a lot. One of them was Mario versus Donkey Kong Minion Mayhem. That one. So a little fun fact about me. Growing up, I wasn't allowed to play video games on school nights or on weekdays. I was only allowed to. I'm sorry, am I boring you, Eddie?
You were literally staring down at your crotch for like the first 10 minutes of this podcast.
I'm trying to get this thing done by midnight. And my crotch is so
trying to get it up.
massive. My crotch is so fucking massive.
Do you guys ever have that like those like people who are like, well, is your crotch that interesting? And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I know, it's like
It's more interesting than you.
I like the teachers to say, there's no way all of you like to look at your crotches and smile. I like that one because it's like, yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I was saying, Mario versus Donkey Kong Minion Mayhem. They just came out with a new one on the Switch, the Mario versus Donkey Kong
I
series,
heard, yeah.
where you like wind up the. So I definitely got to play that. If this, I consider this as one of my foundational games. I guess that's what we're kind of calling it, like foundation, like our Mount Everest foundational games. Our founding father games. I just realized that's what we're calling it, Mount Rushmore. Okay, so this is my George Washington. Just kidding. But back to the story about how I wasn't able to play video games during the week. That means I'd play like Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. And Sunday, I was always like, oh shit, like I'm going to have like 5 days where I can't play video games. And I just loved playing my DS so much that I would look at the course. I'd look at the next course. And sometimes I get stuck on it because, it's like a puzzle game that you have to like kind of figure out how you like unwind these guys in certain thing. And I draw it. Like I draw out the level. And so then like it's like a fucking like, So I'd be like, I'd be like staring at it all throughout like the week, like trying to figure out how to solve it. Like I'd be like problem solving. Like I'm like fucking solving blueprints over here. And so that was one of my favorite games because I remember just drawing out every level and trying to solve it when it was like the week because I couldn't actually play it. And then I'd go in, I'd do it, and it wouldn't work as I thought I would. But sometimes I get it. So that's my first game, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Minion Mayhem, or Miniland Mayhem. It's Miniland Mayhem. I'm thinking of Minions. That's what I'm thinking. The next one, Seth knows what this one is. Mm-hmm. The legendary Starfy. Mm-hmm. This game is also on the DS. It's like pretty much a Mario game, but if it was water themed. So if you play Super Smash Bros., one of what is it called? One of the characters, the trophy characters, is Starfy.
Assist trophy.
Oh, fucking nerd. We found the nerd, ladies and gentlemen.
Got him.
One of the assist trophies is Starfy. And it's called Staffy, I think. I think it's called Staffy as a joke or something, but basically it's just like a fun little like course game, or I can't.
Starfy's hood as fuck.
What are those called? Level games? I don't know.
Side scroller?
Side scroller, yeah, it's a side scroller basically. And that was just foundational. I sold it in a garage sale and I was so sad. Well, I wasn't sad then because I played it like 5 fucking times. And I was like craving it for like since high school. I've been wanting to find this game, but it's like $50 on Amazon. Finally found one that was like $20, and so I got it. And now I'm playing the legendary Starfy again because it's just my childhood.
Have you touched it since we played it that one time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been going slower at it though, just because I've been busy streaming like a new SMP or some shit. The next one I'd probably say is New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That one was just foundational. Like, we'd literally go over to Ethan's house, or Ethan would come over to our house just to play that game. Like, we were just obsessed. We were obsessed with that game.
Oh, yeah.
And finally, Super Mario Galaxy was a foundational game for me.
I expected that.
One,
I was gonna say I was waiting for that on someone's list.
That one was great. It was a muy bien. I don't even have to talk about that game because everyone's watched like at least like a 2-hour-long video essay on Super Mario Galaxy, right? Everyone's seen. Yeah. Look, Seth. Look at okay. Everyone's seen. Okay. Well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
It's a good list.
I'll be passing the talking stick over to Eddie now.
Close your mouth, motherfucker. It's a constant stream.
What is that? What the?
It's Peeps, I think.
Oh, those Peeps are icky. Oh, you can't be doing that on the tube, dude. You gotta be doing that on the hub.
You not on the podcast, motherfucker.
And
new rule, no
off.
hacking on the podcast. Jesus Christ.
Everyone just clicked off.
I was gonna say if they weren't clicked off already, they're gone. Any thoughts on the games now?
Waiting for Eddie so he can list it.
So my Rushmore of games probably starts somewhere that you guys never really went to because I was a big sports kid growing up. Obviously, I'm still big into sports. My tongue's not purple. But NHL was probably like the one game I consistently played in my childhood because I wasn't very good at a lot of other games, and like you could play this game like offline and stuff. So like, you know, obviously I played hockey. I would do there's all the different game modes. Like I would make teams, and that was the big thing I did was I made a bunch of teams. Like I would make like full leagues worth of teams, like 32 teams.
You would play the actual game?
No, I would, but like that would usually be when like people came over. As I've gotten older, I played it less because just like playing offline is boring, and the more and more you know about hockey, the less and less you feel like it replicates real hockey. But it was still pretty fun for me growing up.
Do they still even make them?
Yeah, they do.
You can't even kill someone in the game. That's not even realistic.
Yeah.
It's like Madden and stuff like that.
It's not even realistic. They still have the Arizona Coyotes in that game. That's not even realistic.
Yeah, they're gone now. What happened?
They sunk.
I got spit all over my jersey.
Because stupid Tempe didn't want to build a cool entertainment complex.
Good votes, guys. Good votes. Very
good job
proud
voting.
Of
you know, this is why we should take away everyone's right to vote except me because I know what's best for everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we don't have an entertainment facility. Instead, we have a toxic land waste.
Boom, boom, boom. Love Tempe Town Lake. Boom, boom, boom.
And now, no hockey team.
And now nothing. Second for me is probably the Simpsons game. Now, I was telling Seth about this the other day. So it's like the Simpsons game is kind of like...
Not Hit and Run, by the way. It's not.
No, yeah. It's like a very open world. It's really interesting. The levels are actually pretty good. Like it's actually like a really solid game. It's pretty fun. But it's like a multiplayer game, kind of like Star Wars, like the Lego games. But it's pretty fun. I used to play that a lot with my dad on the PS3. So that's why I like that one a lot.
Was your dad
we also used
March?
to- No, it's not like you get like select characters for each one, but we would also play like that's the other one, Little Big Planet. I used to play Little Big Planet with my dad all the fucking time. I love Little Big Planet, dude. I want to play Little Big Planet again so bad. I loved that game so much as a kid. It's so adorable, but it also pissed me off to no end. And my dad, it pissed us off.
Still Starfy probably.
That game was a pain in the ass. Little Big Planet's goated, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Webkins. Holy shit.
The other thing is
Webkins.
Club
the
Penguin.
other. I've said 3 games, right? So my last one is probably like Donkey Kong Island or whatever that one is.
Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country, yeah. I would play that one on my Wii all
Returns
the
of
time.
the
That's
Donkey Kong Country Returns.
You don't know
Yeah.
you don't
Goated game. The one with all the
It's
masks,
either-
right? The tribal mask theme.
I think so. I don't know. It's either that
Great
one
game.
or Minecraft. But I never really I didn't get a PC until I was like 17. So it was
Me
like
too.
it was
Seth,
like
you're rich.
mostly on my iPad and stuff. So those are mine. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back.
While he does that, I think I want to make one amendment to my my big old
Eddie,
list here.
No,
Eddie.
no.
What?
Wait,
What do you
Eddie.
mean no? I want to make an amendment.
Eddie,
can't
before
make
you
it-
go, please do not gain consciousness.
Yeah, don't get consciousness in there, please. Stay as you are. Never change. There he goes.
Did they put tartar sauce in my taco?
And all right, well, he's not closing the door while he pisses apparently.
I don't like that.
Quick before he comes back, my amendment to my list. I'm gonna admit. Okay, so I want to get rid of one of the Call of Duties, probably Black Ops, and I want to put on Disney Infinity, bro. No one ever talks about Disney Infinity.
I never played it.
That shit was so
Star
good.
Wars: The Force Unleashed is a goated game.
Well, he's just. Yeah, it's a good game.
He's just taking.
Disney
What?
Infinity was fun. I used to play Disney Infinity with my dad, but then they kind of stopped. Like,
Was there a
trying to do
storyline
anything
it?
for that
or was
game?
it pretty much just
Yeah.
Disney Minecraft? Because that's what it looked like.
It was more. Of,
I
I mean, it's kind of like Skylanders, and then it was kind of like. It was like Sims almost in a way, because it wasn't like you build just kind of like any little, like any block could go to anything. It was like set pieces.
dude, there's like levels and stuff. Like, I don't
Was
Yeah,
it
know.
like
was
Lego
story
Fortnite?
No.
Kind of. No. He's actually 100% right. Yeah, because there was like certain walls and stuff that you could build for each thing, and then or you could just build one big like structure all at once. I say he's
but-
right.
But it wasn't really like an open world game.
Yeah, that's fair. And you didn't like get resources. You just kind of like had everything all at once.
Yeah, like it was like I think you're thinking of the level building.
Yeah. That's one.
Yeah.
I never really played the story modes that much. I'm gonna be real. I used to spend most of my time on like.
I don't remember
map
there
stuff.
being story modes. Do you guys want to peep?
Yeah, I'm full. Thanks.
No, well, more for me.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't think they were that. Oh, I thought they were. Okay, I thought they were like
let's-
that.
Keep them in our mouth next time, please.
That's what. Never mind.
Couldn't understand that.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Please stop filling your face.
Let's,
That's the first time Ethan's ever said that.
let's talk browser games. I want to talk browser games with you.
Classic browser games. I
Like
love
what?
that.
Like what would you sneak on in between?
Scratch.
You know, in class.
Fireboy versus
Scratch.
Water Girl.
No, literally, really
That's a
quick
good one.
before we continue on this. Ethan's
Oh,
saying
Fireboy and
Scratch,
Water
and
Girl.
he's saying the Sans boss fight, and you go fuck yourself, Ethan. You're a nerd.
Listen, before you say anything, if you're in the middle of class in the school where I was, where they were like, "Oh, here's the coding class," I was always able to open up Scratch. They were just like, "Oh yeah, just have fun coding."
elementary?
I would literally, in elementary school, yeah.
Damn, I guess
And
our
I would
school
literally-
was stupid, Seth, because we didn't do coding.
What else
I
was
would
there?
literally, I would literally make the games they
There
needed
was
us to
one.
make so fast, and then I would literally just be playing the off-brand Five Nights at Freddy's on there, and the Undertale on there, especially the Sans boss fight, because
Got it.
that's literally the Bad Time Simulator predecessor. That shit was so fun because it was a way to play video games that you wanted to for free during school.
One of my, I think my favorites were the cool math games, Papa's, Freezeria,
Valid.
Papa's, all the Papa's games, and then Run, Run is
Run
good.
Of course, Run of course.
Run 3. Run 3.
Run 3 was the
That's
best
the
one,
best
yeah.
one.
Oh, I only played Run 2.
I feel like no one played Run 2.
Eddie, I want to see Run 3 stream sometime. You'd love it.
Yeah, please. It'll
It's
get
so
you
much
back into the
better than Run 2.
franchise.
I've
It's
played
a great
both of them.
reboot.
I've played both of them. You'd love Run 3.
And then what's the other one? And then Firebird vs. Water Girl, and then like the Impossible game or whatever it is.
Ooh, the Impossible game is.
yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about the Impossible game.
I'd play Love Maker, Matchmaker.
You played Matchmaker?
Me and my teacher,
Would you play? You
It
and
was
your
like-
teacher would
You and
play
your
that?
teacher?
Oh,
Like-
you would match with your
It's like,
teacher.
it was like 8 versus.
So you and Mr. G would match up, and what was the percentage?
Dude, Mr. G was a goat.
I
Don't
can
you
only say-
fucking talk
I can
shit
only
about
say his
Mr. G.
name because he's the one who literally went by the initial. So it's like no one can know what I'm talking about, but you know exactly what I'm talking about.
He was the best, dude.
Mr. G was awesome. Yeah,
That's why I'm a
every,
Packers fan, is because Mr. G.
every time I went to his
someday he
classroom, I
watches
wish I was just
Classic.
there and not in my fucking classroom. I didn't like my second grade teacher that much. I'll be real.
She's
If
the
she's
one that
watching
best-
now, I was a shithead little kid, but like,
So were you.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm trying to think. I
Person.
played on Friv. That was the one because I was like,
Friv.
that's where the cool one, like Who to Math, cool math games were like the baby ones. Friv.
I didn't know. I thought Friv was like always blocked. I felt like
Then you went to Friv for school, which was the exact same thing.
just.
But since it put school
name
in
change.
the URL, because it was in school in the URL, it was unblocked.
I remember that a vivid memory for me for Chromebook usage is that you always had to do unblocked games. You had to unspell, you
Oh,
misspell
yeah, because-
unblock somehow, and then you look for your site's Google because it was never on an actual website. All the unblocked games were on site Googles. That's
Yeah.
one just like set up in 2 minutes because they couldn't block all sites Google websites.
Yeah.
Great.
And there's so many like Bloons Tower Defense I remember playing.
Bloons
Like,
is a
there's
good
just-
one.
There's too many browser games here. Like anyone that you name, like I probably we've probably all played.
Jelly
Except-
Truck,
Except Ethan. Jelly Truck, dude. The Red
Jelly
Circle.
Truck is-
I
The
love
Red
Red
Circle.
Red Circle.
Me and the boys trying to figure out level 17 of blockers. Like
Oh, Blockers was always was fun because I feel like Blockers was the one that like you would pull out and then people like everyone's trying to tell you how to play it.
oh yeah.
Everyone's like, no, you just do this, and then they're playing
Yeah.
stupid and wrong.
Well, that's like that one taught me like geometry.
Very true.
Did you guys ever play Little Alchemy, where you could take like the little elements and combine them, and eventually you had to see how many you could collect?
It was the big. Was it? Are you talking about the one where
Yeah,
it was the,
the
big
big white
square and you
box.
put all the
Yeah.
elements in it? Oh, that
Yep.
was that's such a fun one, bro.
That was just ground zero for Infinite Craft.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the first. Yeah, absolutely. Damn.
Infinite Craft is kind of a ripoff, if you really think about it.
Well, isn't it AI generated? Like it comes up with things like
Probably, yeah.
I would say because it
like
like
they have the first discoveries.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, it just like how does that work if you didn't? It's not coded.
I'm sorry
right.
for the people that like actually like keep up with that game and know everything about it, and we're like sound like fools trying to explain Infinite Craft.
I've never played it.
Me neither.
That would be
That
a fun
sounds-
stream to do one day, probably.
We'll talk about it. I have a video.
We should
idea
try
that
and
I might
get
do.
glass slickers on Infinite Craft. That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be
Hours.
possible.
Of
Hours.
Oh,
Days maybe.
like people like you can technically make every word because it's like Infinite Craft. Like you just
Yeah.
have to like.
How long do we till we get Harry's hair? Do you think?
Never.
Never.
You get hair, you get YouTube. You combine them over and over again until you get hair. Hair is
I
hair.
mean,
hair
someday-
eat, hair eat.
Someday you might be big enough that you could just put like your first name with like the
With
career you
YouTubers and
chose
that?
or whatever, and then
That'd be cool. That's an interesting.
that should be some people's like destinies instead of trying to get a Wikipedia page, trying to get like
Trying to get
their name is an Infinite Craft. If
Bro,
someone gets Harry is Harry in Infinite Crafts, send me a screenshot or send me a video of how you did it, and once I confirm, I'll give you $100. I'll do it.
Hell yeah!
Ethan, right now.
Please.
That's too much work. Too much work.
That would be an insane amount of work.
Yeah.
Another fun one. A fun one that like I feel like very few people knew about, but it was like the best one was Way of the Ninja. Any of you guys know about
I don't
that
remember
one?
that one.
I think
It was
I played that.
like it was just you'd run around and you had like wall hopping and stuff, and there was a bunch of coins you could collect. It was very fun.
Oh, what was
it was
that
very
one
niche.
What was that big one that popped off like? This you were like a ninja square or something in junior high.
You might be talking about what you were a ninja square?
You're a square. That was like a big one that just like popped off. Or were
Oh,
you-
was that the
feel
one
like I
where you
know
had to
you're
get to like the
talking about
top of the thing or whatever?
No.
Oh,
It was in junior high and it like everyone like loved it for like 2 months.
I love you.
hell yeah. There were shell shockers too, or is that the tank one? Hold on. Which one was the one where it was like
He didn't
the
say he loved you
eggs
too.
cod? You'll get there eventually, Ethan.
No, it's fine. It's whatever. I don't care.
You seem like you care.
Oh, I don't fucking care, Seth.
Jeez.
I
I think he cares.
He cares a little bit.
No. I don't care.
I think of like
So
egg
laggy.
shockers, something like that. I don't know. Maybe it is just called shell shockers. Another big one for me was no one fucking knows this one. This was so niche, but Pixel Warfare was my shit. It was pretty much Pixel Gun 3 just on the computer. What are you looking for, Harry?
I'm not looking for a
He's
niche
nuts.
one. I used to play. It was like where you're like an earthworm that pretty much like Dune, but it was like an earthworm that you slowly like powered up, and
Was the one you get the apple?
Oh, it's just is it this the one where you're like fighting and shit?
it's like where they bring out the military and shit, and then you like eat all
Yeah.
its tanks, and that makes your worm bigger.
Yeah, dude. I don't. There's like a golf.
Oh,
I remember,
shit.
I remember it had like a phallic name with it or something, or like it had a phallic like inference as the name.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But there's a lot of good. There's a lot.
Is
of
it like
good-
Worms BD or something? I don't know.
There's still.
I'll let you know if I find it.
Well, there's a lot of games we played on the computer at school, but what about when we couldn't go to school? Were there any games that carried you guys through COVID times? Like good old 2020?
For COVID, I think
Yeah.
so. COVID was when I got my first PC, and what I got it for was to play Fall Guys.
That's why you got it?
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
it was
to stream and play Fall Guys. What, did you find it?
yeah, it was called effing worms. It wasn't phallic. It was just like effing worms.
Oh. Dude, what a Sunday. I cooked.
You cooked?
On Sunday.
No, I cooked a Sunday. It was NHL, Fall Guys, and Minecraft for me.
Okay.
I don't think I really played any other ones.
Not Fortnite.
Dead by Daylight. Well, no, Dead by Daylight was more of a 2021 thing for me. That was when I met Dottie, so yeah. I don't know.
I would say the games that carried COVID for me are definitely Minecraft, because when COVID started, me and Harry saw that Minecraft server we were all playing on, and then I would say
SMP
definitely
or-
not the one he made Minecraft YouTube videos on that
Yeah.
server.
So the
Yeah.
SMP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the OG SMP, I guess. Yeah, and then we went over.
No, we
to-
didn't think it was this SMP.
No, okay, I'm sorry.
We had that going back in COVID. Wow.
That
Time
year
flies.
It was when COVID happened, I think, that we all kind of started stopping playing that. Then we did a lot of Fortnite. I remember me and Harry played a lot of Fortnite, especially that's when my
Was-
dad started playing with us.
Was
on
Bot Wars
Fortnite.
2020? Or is that earlier?
That was
2020.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Then I'd say Among Us was there, because that game blew up and everyone was playing it for a minute.
course.
then.
That's
course.
true.
Other than that, yeah, Fortnite was pretty much the COVID game for me.
Yeah.
Very fond
agree.
memories of Chapter 2, Season 2.
I think, no, Toontown is probably later.
Toontown was later than 2020 for you?
Yeah.
How much
Wild.
Toontown did you play in the God's years of 21 through 24?
Don't worry about it.
I haven't touched Toontown since I was like 10.
Well, that's your problem, bitch.
Jesus. You don't think it's so aggressive? Why do you keep staring at me like that? You're scary.
It's a dangerous side eye. What the hell?
One that Fall Guys actually was a big one for me too. I remember a friend of the channel, Jack, shout out her. We had the same history class together, and we would just, the entire history class we would be on a separate Discord from
Friend
the
of the
Zoom call.
channel.
Friend of the channel. We would just be on a separate Discord, just playing Fall Guys that entire time.
Oh yeah.
During class, it was good, great memories. But my really big one was Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 3 was right around the corner from coming out right when we all went into lockdown, and they had the second one on like sale, and I played the shit out of that game. It was so
Really?
fun.
I thought Resident Evil 2 like came out like right before COVID.
No, that was that. Well, I mean, like I think the year before. I'm pretty because I think it's 2019 game. But yeah, Resident Evil 3 came out.
That was cool.
Pretty much right when COVID started. It was like April 2020, I think. So then they had Resident Evil 2 on sale, and it was like $20 or something like that when it was 60. I could not pass that up. It was that game fucking slaps. That is one of my all-time favorite games. I love it.
Yeah, no, you're right. 2019.
Good for you.
Great game. How about you, Harry?
Fortnite, Among Us, Balls, Fall Guys. The basics.
Very diverse answers we got here.
The basics. Well, I mean, that was like those were the
No,
games.
yeah, those were the games.
Sorry,
Those were the games.
we're hip and trendy, you fucking boomer bitch.
Sorry, NHL. I couldn't hear
Okay.
you for a minute there.
How about you ask me what
That
game
doesn't even
everyone
make
was-
sense.
ask me what
You're
game-
telling me about
So
me
you're like,
not
okay, wait,
trendy.
no. So you're like, we don't have enough variety, and then I'm the one that says a different answer, and you're like, oh, you did something different.
No, because you
What a
yelled at me
fucking-
for having variety and not being with the cool times. You can't just
No, I
what?
did. Well, you were upset at us first for being fucking this, you bitch.
How about you
I
ask
understand.
me what game everyone was playing back when GTA 5 came out? I think everyone might answer GTA 5. So
A reasonable answer.
When you ask
Yeah,
about a specific time
what
frame,
ga- hey-
you might get similar answers.
What game have you guys been playing this past week? Oh, is it all Minecraft? Oh, fucking losers. Have some
I want a
originality, you
variety.
sheep.
I want a variety.
Yeah, you sheep. Fucking
Wait, I did-
sheeple.
Wait, can I change my Mount Rushmore?
No.
Yes.
I'm changing all four
You
games.
can't change the Mount Rushmore. That's not how Mount Rushmores work.
I'm blowing it up.
That's
more.
what
I'm
they did. It used to be
exploding-
Harry
I'm
S.
exploding
Truman
the
on there, but they
mountain
got
more.
rid of his ass.
They found out that they could actually fit Theodore Roosevelt's face off Harry S. Truman.
It was a perfect shave down, actually.
Perfect facial structure, and they can make him Mew too. Anyways, my Mount Rushmore, I'm conglomerating all four games.
Yeah, you can
into
tell he's not even
Mario
paying
Wonder,
attention.
New Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Mario Wonder, Seed Mario badge,
Oh, this is his poem, by the way.
Mario,
He's breaking the
Bowser
poem now.
Mario. That's just a little snippet of my poem.
It's just a
I
little
might do an hour-long poetry read on my main channel.
Yeah, what did you say it was? It's like a 26-hour long read of the whole poem.
Yeah, you can fall asleep to it. It's so good.
Yeah, I do sometimes. I have my exclusive little.
Is it a compliment or is it like bad thing to say? Hey, I can fall asleep to that.
Well, can people fall asleep to our podcast?
No!
No, people cough too much and scream.
I'm sorry, I
and
had to.
whatever I do.
We cough too much. Sorry, we're coughing. Jesus Christ.
I'm talking about the. You did it with the peeps earlier.
That wasn't coughing.
When we're all like 85
Spitting.
years old,
Spitting,
we're you're like coughing
my
our lungs
hips.
out.
Just like,
My clap
once you
lungs.
quiet it down, people are trying to sleep.
What?
Yeah.
What did you say to me?
Hey, I said I want variety.
Well, I'm pretty sure Seth's already 85, so.
I don't have much longer.
Yeah,
now.
and
This
Ethan's
is-
like looks 30, so he's got one foot in the grave.
And
Just
Harry's an idiot, so.
So I'll live
He'll
forever.
die somehow. Oh, never mind.
He'll eat the wrong thing of butter.
No, yeah, or sour cream.
Or maybe that makes me immune. Okay, I'm immune.
Yeah, maybe he's
now.
stronger because of it.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm pretty sure Pink or Katy Perry, one of the cute girls. said
Wow,
it.
I like how you lied twice.
I don't know. Is it lying if I don't know and I'm not confident with my...
Yeah, you lied about facts.
Is it lying if I spread misinformation? No.
Is it Kelly Clarkson?
I
Yep.
think so. I would say I
Okay.
think so. Yeah.
Get fucked, Terry. I'm smarter than you.
Two up top.
No.
Down low.
No.
Yeah, below you. Ow, my head, my head. It's too loud. It's too loud.
Why can't
So-
we be friends?
Be friends.
That one's by Bruno Mars.
Kelly Clarkson.
And Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Did you just look up Bruno Mars the second after you said him?
No. What?
Does Bruno Mars is gay is a
Then what-
long-standing.
Come on, Seth.
Is
Yeah,
it? I've never
Seth.
seen that.
He is 86.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a couple of years
What?
ago when it was
I
popular.
remember
I back in the 50s when they had We Are Number One playing all the time. That was my
We
jam right there.
are, we are number one. Did that guy like die?
Yeah, he did. That's
Maybe.
what-
Did he? Yeah.
He
Oh.
did. He would go on the Mount Everest meme of like, you know, the heaven one. He's in that.
We've gone full circle.
He's
What's
in
probably okay? While we wrap up, what's probably like, if what's the game people know you by? Would you think? I feel like we know the answer. I would say.
Oh,
I mean, for
guess-
Harry,
no,
it's
I know mine.
Fortnite. Seth, it's probably Rocket League.
Oh, I thought
I'd
it might
say
be Sea of Thieves. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, I feel
I'm
like
okay
it's
with
more
Rocket League
of
over
a.
Sea of Thieves, honestly.
I
When
feel
you
like
realize 2014.
It's only 3 months away.
I don't know. I mean, because you didn't come into the TMU community playing. Sea of Thieves.
Exactly. I
And your thing was like
Rocket
Rocket
League
League
my first game.
feet.
Ethan's the hard. Ethan's the hardest for me.
No, Ethan's. Well, I mean, for me, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Like,
Yeah, obviously.
yeah.
So what do you
Oh,
mean it's
man.
hard for you?
No.
Obviously.
I thought Eddie was saying for him, his game was at Five Nights at Freddy's. I thought it was a joke, and I was like, obviously, yeah, Eddie's known for Five Nights at Freddy's.
I was gonna say the Eddie one's also very easy, right? It's just Dead by Daylight.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say NHL.
I
I've never
hear
seen
you on
it play
NHL,
NHL.
but I feel like Dead by Daylight, that's how Eddie was introduced to the community.
Well-
It's the game he's got Bass Pass on. It's the
Well,
game he always likes to stream.
Yeah, well, I met Eddie
kind of his
before
thing.
I met the community,
kind of his
and
thing.
I knew that he streamed NHL games.
that's actually true. Me and Harry played NHL in
We
our
played-
dorm.
we
I
played
forgot about
NHL.
that.
That,
Did you
I
buy
hear
it or
you.
And
like,
Harry
you just, like, on his
would
computer?
always trip people. He would never
died.
stop tripping.
Go.
It's not patch. It's not patch. Easy.
That
Exploit.
is sports games for like Harry. There, he finds his one violent tendency he can do at random, and he exploits it.
UFC. Don't even get me started on UFC when Harry would just kick
Okay.
my legs until I'm on the
Okay.
floor.
Well, Ethan just left jab, left jab, left jab, left jab, left jab, left jab, left jab.
Nah, for me, it's the
Left
overhead.
jab,
I'm always in
left
the
jab.
overhead.
Like you don't
Ethan.
fucking,
Every
time
you
I
don't
have
know
a second.
fucking other button, dude. You don't know another fucking button.
Ethan, you got to bring the Xbox up. I want a UFC rematch.
Okay, so, yeah, I gotta see this.
Drum
That'd be fun.
roll for UFC
Me-
match.
UFC's pretty funny. When me and Ethan were playing at one time when Harry was at work, and Ethan had kicked his ass before, and every time I'd beat Ethan, I'd go, "For Harry! That one's for you!" And I'd hope he'd hear me at his work.
That started me and Eddie's inside joke of get my get back. Literally, that was it.
I was actually gonna say for
Get back,
Ethan's
get back.
hard because I don't know if I'd associate him with Undertale or Five Nights at Freddy's more.
Ooh.
Because
Very true.
he does reference Five Nights at Freddy's more, but he does make
music.
Undertale style music.
Yeah.
That's true.
Not to say that your music isn't good. It's just like, you know, it's inspired Undertale inspired music.
I'm not even gonna. I'm not. You can hear me not even arguing. I know for a fact
Okay.
my music's inspired. by
I
I was gonna say,
Look, I'm
I've
sorry.
had car talks
knockoff.
with
He's a
Ethan.
knockoff. You're
He
the
doesn't know
st-
much about
you're the
Not
store
even-
brand Toby Fox. You're the store brand.
Yeah, there was
And I-
one time. There was one time where Ethan literally just played Megalovania for me. He was like, "I made this new song. Did you like it?" And I was like,
That's not even true. Just before we even say it, that's
Oh,
not
that's-
actually what happened.
I hope
That's
someday.
true. I saw
hope-
that.
You know what's funny though?
Ethan, I hope someday. Can I say real quick? I hope someday someone's listening to like Megalovania and they're like, oh, this is good. Is this one a synth boy? This one sounds like a synth boy, you know?
That's very hopeful.
That's
I hope
not
so.
happening.
And then he'll be on his Mount Rushmore of music.
I'm gonna die.
Wait,
Oh,
Yeah, obviously you're gonna die. Everybody's gonna die. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
No, this is my consciousness moment.
Oh,
Everyone's
get in the
gonna
bathroom,
die.
I literally said Harry's back in the bathroom. Like,
Just
He sent me back
he
to
goes
4-year-old
unconscious
Harry.
again.
I'm stuck with all my memories of
just
it.
your hair just like pops off.
We should do, guys. Let me go shave real quick. Everyone, pause your recordings, and we can do like a Zach King like TikTok, like where's my hair? You know, like.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a lot of work.
I think actually I gotta get out of here. I got
Wasn't
Yeah, I got.
Seth gonna
No,
say
me,
something?
Gotta need to
got,
feed the
He's
hog.
got a stream.
Feed the
He's
hog.
got a stream on the brand new Glasscraft server.
Glicky with the sticky.
Glicky with
I mean,
the
it's
Seth.
called Glasscraft though. He's
Who
not
who who,
No,
who wants
it's
to
Clicky
talk
with the
about
sticky.
who wants to talk about the server first?
Obviously, you do.
you.
Yeah, it's your thing.
Well,
We all hate it.
So,
we just do it because we like you.
as you guys know, the
Well, we
Pixelmon
tolerate
server was around for a minute, but we all kind of realized that not everyone was playing it, so we had to. Me and Seth were like, we're okay with restarting, so we made a brand new server, custom mod pack,
Harry.
and so, as of right now, it's just the 4 of us, but we are planning on opening it up soon. It's a lot of fun. It's a great time. Anyone else want to add to that?
So the Five Nights at Freddy's lore begin with William F.